Hello, my dear friends, my dear observers or watchers or whatever you call yourself of my channel. Hello from Whitley Bay. That's actually just around the corner of Newcastle. I'm sure that you saw the Newcastle, or at least if you watch football, you're here at least for that city in England. And they actually got metro, so that was actually quite a surprise for me. And I'm today here actually testing my new God's mobile, if I would say like that, or God's vehicle, which is actually operating on the human power, not on a petrol and not on electricity. Actually, I was quite curious that I would maybe change it and put some electricity in, but after I ride it a cycle 50 kilometers per hour today without any problem, I realized that I don't need an electricity. But that was something for me. I will show you certainly in the future, how that cycle looks like it. And you're more than welcome to check it later on. But what I would like to tell you, I realized something really amazing. I don't know which direction I should take. That one or maybe that one, because that one is interesting. And I can show you myself. I'm here, just here. But it's not important, that you see my face, and because I don't do marketing on that. It's more important that you see beautiful nature, because in the nature is more God than in me, I would say. So after, let's say, quite a long time, I realized that God and gods and humans cannot socialize. I tried that for like 51 years and I realized that doesn't work. Why? Because first of all, you never listen to God, and the God is in everyone and each of you. So, and you don't need to listen. Hello guys. So you don't need to listen if you don't want to, because that's your free will and that's actually your power. So that's probably why you don't listen to God. And like I said, you don't need to. Because I will tell you, I noticed that people who works jobs, who they're doing jobs, they're far away from God. That's like in Matrix. If you watch that movie, you will notice that every and each of those people can be agent, except those who are out of Matrix. And I would say that I'm close to that I am out of Matrix. Maybe not completely, but more or less yes. And that out of Matrix is when you actually get rid of your fears. So like you notice on my Facebook, or if you didn't, I can tell you, it was really amazing. A few days ago I was in London Victoria Station, and the toilets were without doors. Oh, that's probably very noisy for you, so let's move inside towards sun. So the toilets were without doors, and what I done, I realized that I don't have fear, to shit or pee in front of other people like most of people do. Most of people will go to the toilet, close the door, or even lock them, and then shit or pee or whatever. Some of people, even my friends, actually, I realize it, that I remember they cannot even pee next to another human being. That's, fears from childhood, whatever. Anyway, so I'm not going there. And I just wanted to tell you that I just went there, put my luggage, backpack and everything on the floor, sit down. First I cleaned the toilet seat, because most of people, they shit all around and pee too. So I cleaned that, and then I slowly, shit or dump or whatever you wish to call that, what we are all doing. And after I finish, I clean my ass like I do, and some people passed there and they were like shocked when they see me without the doors. And when I wanted to go out, the one young boy come and he was thinking that the toilet is with doors and everything, so he pointed me that I should take the luggage, and I just said yes. I just take a photo before, then I grabbed the luggage, and then he was looking around to close those doors. I mean, really, he wants to close the doors which they were not there. So, and after he realized that there's no doors there, he actually put himself into the line of, I don't know, 10 or 15 people who were waiting for a few toilets with doors. So it's really amazing. I mean, then I start thinking, if you have a fear of shitting, in front of other people, how many fears which are a lot stronger than this you have? I mean, it's really amazing. Because even I realized that long time ago I was in party. On one party, it was outside, how you call that? Anyway, in the nature. It's like a rave party. And I remember it was like a grass for, let's say, a kilometer. And then some trees. And all people, actually, they walk to the first trees. I was the only one who just, make few steps and I pee. So I was not on the way, and that my peeing didn't stink to other people. But most of them, they need a tree to hide their dick. Anyway, so it's really amazing how you live in so many fears, and then you're expecting to get a job, to get a lot of money. Who will employ you? I mean, honestly, you will get some shitty jobs, and then you complain all life, like for 30, 40 years. Gee. Anyway, I'm really curious, if you don't see that. It looks like it, that, I don't know. And yes, and there's the same experience I have like with a lot of people. That's why God and human beings cannot socialize. Because really, I mean, look, you live life of fear. And God is pure love. So you cannot understand that. It's not organizing, it's not, putting things, sticking, it's not working 35 years for pension or 40 or 50. It's pure love. And if you will start, whoever will start, living pure love, you will have a lot of money, you will have everything what you need, because you know that you can create everything from nothing. I mean, it's really amazing. And but like I see most of you will never do that. Why? Because that's hard, you would say. That's impossible, you would say. So then it's impossible for you. I even remember just yesterday I was talking with one guy. I will not even mention the name. And he said that I always need something from him, because I ask a question if I can send some mail to his address. And then I really check, our conversation. I offer him to come and cook for him. I offer him to come and clean the house because he was too busy. I offer him that we can go for a beer. And he didn't see nothing of that, because he doesn't listen outside world. He just listens himself. I mean, and his previous experiences in life. So, it's obvious that his father figure actually just take something from him. I don't know what, I'm not again going there. And the same experience, let's check this. Wow, this looks nice. And the same experience I have with a friend who is supposed to be from Greece, and Greek people are actually usually very nice, but not those who came to live in UK, I would say, because you can see that she is nice on outside because she's having a shop, but you will notice if you will get to know her a little bit more, that is just because of the money. Why? Because she's lying most of the time. I mean, she is just trying to find people who will make problem for her. If the people will not make problems, she will, you know, pity them, and she will try to that they become angry, or they will do the problems for her. Probably, you know, that coffee shop will go bankrupt soon. You know, and the same, you know, I remember some of my friends who they bankrupt later on after I give them some ideas what sort of business they can start, and they're angry on me. I mean, because they don't want to take responsibility for, you know, that business they started. I didn't start the business. I just give them more advices, and they said, no, we will not do that. I said, okay, then in that case you will bankrupt. I was just honest with them, and that really happened because they didn't want to listen. God. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Whatever you do, it's up to you. You have free will, and certainly whatever you do, I'm happy with it. I just wanted to say why I realized that in last few years that is waste of time to become friend with people who works, because that's the reason that they work, because they don't believe in themselves, and they don't believe in God in themselves, or love, or whatever, and that's the reason they will always have a job for somebody else, and they will be slaves for somebody else. So if you know, enjoying being slave, that's great, and you should know something else what is really important. Those slaves cannot be your friends. Why? Because it's obvious, you know, that somebody paid them that they do what they do. So if somebody will come around and pay them a little bit more, they will do something for him. So in case if somebody come and give the money to betray you, they will do that without any questions, you know, because they will not even appreciate it, your love, because they don't know what love is. Anyway, hopefully you understand that what I'm saying to you. If you don't, that's alright too. We have a lot of books we wrote it. One is Conversation with God, one is Love is Letting Go of Fear. Very short book, and will tell you everything. And that's it. Have a great life. I love you. God.